Hey everyone, Arglefump here, playing Hardy Boys, the Hidden Theft.
Mr. Spencer, could you tell me how a typical day proceeds for you?
Gladly. I wake up as the sun rises, regular as the tides. I usually go straight to my study, check on things, and if the weather is clement, I open the window for a bit of a breeze. If it doesn't rain, I leave it open most of the day.
Did anything unusual happen the morning of the theft?
No, nothing at all.
No odd noises, no strange visitors?
No! I had a salesman interrupt my work at one point, but I told him to buzz off, which he promptly did.
What time was that?
I don't know. I didn't make a note of it.
Come on, Mr. Spencer, come on, you've got to be more helpful than that.
Thanks for your time, Mr. Spencer.
Yes, yes.
Now, unless I'm mistaken, Mr. Spencer just gave us the information we need in order to solve the puzzle I solved in the previous video. Basically, the fact that he puts the combination on his desk and opens the window whenever there's a breeze.
Officer Riley, do you have a minute?
Absolutely. What's on your mind?
Do you really need to hold Thomas here?
Yes. I'm not sure he's the culprit, but I want to keep him around until we figure out if it's even possible that an outsider committed this crime. After all, if we eliminate everyone but Thomas from suspicion, well, then the next step is clear.
I really think you're barking up the wrong tree.
I hope so. If you find anything that might help out, please let me know.
Thanks for your time, officer.
Yes, yes.
I
don't think he's in the...
sworn I solved the puzzle correctly. I wonder what mistake I made. Because I put a piece of paper on the desk, I opened up the door and everything. Let's just go back to this room, make sure I didn't make any huge mistakes. Okay, so I go over here. Make sure I have the paper there on the desk. Yes. Don't know. I don't know. I think I've got everything in place to solve the puzzle. I hope I didn't do things out of order, though, and get myself stuck.
It's a grandfather clock. It looks old and expensive.
It certainly does.
It's a grandfather. It's
Ooh,
locked.
We
It's
can
a-
totally
it's a
interact
grandfather.
with it.
It's locked.
We don't have the key, but once we get the key, I'm sure we can open this up and find something inside. That would be cool. Ooh, and can we talk to Lily?
I don't think she wants to talk right now.
Aw.
I don't think he's in the mood to talk at the moment.
Okay, fine. Nobody wants to talk to me. Everybody hates me. Whatever. Here we go. Okay, so this is the solution to the puzzle. Like I said, you put the piece of paper down on the desk. You make sure this door is open so the breeze blows the paper with the combination out the window. All right. Yeah. Had a little bit of trouble. Oh, now I'm stepping on the evidence. Oh dear.
Officer Riley, do you have a minute?
Absolutely. What's on your mind?
We know how someone besides Thomas might have known the combination.
Is that so? How?
Samuel Spencer changes the combination every week. He writes it on a piece of letterhead and leaves it on his desk while he works, occasionally glancing at it until he has it committed to memory. Then he shreds the piece of paper.
He also leaves the window open while he works when the weather is nice. And it was especially nice out yesterday.
Right. So in the middle of the day, the doorbell rings. He gets up to answer it and leaves the door to the safe room open. So when he opens the front door to see who it is,
A crosswind blows through the front entry, into the safe room, and blows the piece of paper out the open window.
Seems pretty unlikely to me. Why wouldn't he notice the paper was gone?
He'd already memorized the combination. He has a stack of paper on his desk and it's all the same letterhead. He absent-mindedly must have put the next piece from the stack into the shredder thinking it was the piece with the combination on it.
we found a completely blank piece of paper in the shredder. Why would someone shred a blank piece of paper? Except by mistake.
So the piece of paper with the combination on it blew out the window.
We think so, yes.
That's still pretty limiting. Whoever did it must have been on the grounds that day.
Yes. But Thomas certainly didn't have any reason to get the combination that way. Samuel told it to him that very night.
Seems pretty far-fetched, but I must admit it is a possibility.
Does that mean Thomas can go?
Yeah, he can go, for now. I don't want him running off. Tell him to stay on the grounds. I'm sure I'll have more questions for him later.
Great. Thanks, Officer Kahn.
No thanks needed. Justice does no favors.
Yep, okay. I always thought it was kind of weird that this police officer is called Con. Short for Conrad, I presume, but I mean, you don't want your police officer pulling a con job, right? Right. So, yay! Now Thomas can leave this room and go back to his house.
I don't think she wants to talk right now.
Oh, okay. Yeah, well, we don't tell him, he just magically knows. Okay, so, we'll go to his house, his magical house. Let me just show off the other, parts of this manor, which you can see on the map, too. Mansion, we've got the utility shed. This is where, he lives, and I don't know what this room is, or what this area is. We have to visit those spots first, before they can show up on the map. So, the nurse's area is over here. And once those areas show up on the map, we'll be able just to use the map to warp from location to location very quickly. So that's how you get around in this game.
It looks like a makeshift grave.
That is creepy. Yeah, so I don't know why this is called a nurse's station. It's just an old abandoned building. Really old, really abandoned.
It looks like vandals have been here more than once.
Doesn't look like it's been vandalized, but okay.
This cabinet escaped the vandals unharmed. I don't think anyone will miss this.
Now we just steal stuff.
This could be useful. I don't think anyone will miss this.
And we can't look at anything else. Also here we have some methane.
Tanks of gas. I wonder if they're dangerous.
We can open up one of them. Not yet. I don't have the tool for opening them up. You need a wrench in order to open up the gas. Whoa. Check this out.
It's a vent. It's a vent.
So it's a vent. It's a vent.
I can't see anything.
Yeah, this window is so dark and dirty. What?
It looks like someone or something has been living here.
Aha!
This could be useful.
Evidence.
I'll just borrow it.
Evidence from the culprit. Aha!
It looks like someone or...
Yes, indeed. So we're actually going to analyze that evidence at the high school. Not right now. Let's go back to the mansion and check out those other parts of the mansion. Yeah, probably in the next video or the video after, I will go to the high school and we'll do some forensic analysis there, so we can go to the police station and then do more forensic analysis. So this way leads to the utility shed and the other one leads to the house. I think the shed is kind of closed off. Yeah, it's kind of closed off. But these are the culprit's footprints.
I got a sample of mud.
And I have some mud.
The lid is sealed shut. I can't open it.
That's a puzzle, figuring out how to open that thing. And I think that's it for this area. Actually, yeah, I don't think there's anything else to the shed. So let's just walk over here.
This part of the yard is a little messy. There's even a tire lying in the grass.
Yeah, this is kind of messy, definitely. So this is where Lily and her father and her mother live. They live in this house. They don't live in the mansion proper. They just live in this
This could be useful.
kind of messy house outside the mansion. Yep, okay, so this is Thomas and this is Mary, and in the next video we'll talk to them, and I think that's it. So we've unlocked all the areas inside the mansion. The areas inside town are already automatically unlocked. We can go there anytime we want just by clicking on them. We'll do that later, though. Next video, we'll try to talk to these people here, because, well, I mean, we barged into their house. The least we can do is say hello.